Welcome to our tutorial on starting an annotated bibliography in Academic Writer. I'm going to review two ways to create an annotated bibliography, through the Reference Center and through the Writing Center. I will then review how to choose the formatting options, how to preview and export your annotated bibliography, and how to add references from your annotated bibliography to your paper. Let's switch over to Academic Writer. Here we are at the Academic Writer home screen. I know that I'm logged into my account because my name is displayed at the top right. Let's navigate to the Reference Center to create an annotated bibliography. I'm going to select Go to My References because I've already added the references I need for this project to my account. I'm going to filter my references because Academic Writer defaults to showing me my entire library of references. To do this, I'm going to change the search to tags, and I'm going to type in Rembrandt. My search results show two different tags for Rembrandt. I'm going to use the Rembrandt Annotated Bibliography tag for this video. When I click on the tag, it automatically filters my references for me. And now as I scroll down, everything is filtered by the tag Rembrandt Annotated Bibliography. I can now select all by clicking the box at the top left. The next step is to select More and then Create Annotated Bibliography. This pop-up window is a quick note letting me know that Academic Writer is going to take me out of the Reference Center and into the Writing Center, where the annotated bibliography is housed. So I'm going to select Create Annotated Bibliography. You do have to immediately name your paper, so I'm going to type in Annotated Bibliography version 3. And then select Save. Now, as I scroll down the page, Academic Writer has added all of my selected references, and I have a box for entering annotations. Now I'm going to show you how to create an annotated bibliography directly from the Writing Center, and then we will review how to enter in your annotations and how to select formatting options. Here we are in the Writing Center. From here, I can start a new paper, or I can go directly to My Papers. For this video, I'm going to start a new paper. And I'm going to select the basic paper template, but you can choose from any of the 9 options. After selecting your paper template, you have to choose either a student assignment or a professional manuscript. I'm going to select the student assignment. When you start a new paper in Academic Writer, you have to immediately name your paper. I'm going to name my paper Annotated Bibliography version 4. Academic Writer will then open your student assignment to the body of the paper. I'm going to navigate to the Research Lab Book in the top left navigation where the annotated bibliography is housed. So after selecting Research Lab Book, I'm going to select Create an Annotated Bibliography. To start adding references to my annotated bibliography, I'm going to select Get Started. When I click on the Add References tab, I can now search all of my references. Academic Writer automatically displays all of the references that I have saved in the Reference Center. I'm going to change my filter to tags, and I'm going to do a search for Rembrandt because I know that is in my tag name. And as I scroll down, each reference has the tags associated with it listed underneath, similar to the Reference Center. And when I select the tag, it filters my references for me. I have 7 references with Rembrandt Annotated Bibliography. Now I'm going to tick the box to select all, and I'm going to select Add to Annotated Bibliography. Now when I switch to the Annotations tab, there is a box to start entering the annotations for each of my references. This is how you create an annotated bibliography from the Writing Center. Now I'm going to toggle over to an existing paper so I can review how to enter the annotations and show you how to choose your formatting options. Here we are in an existing paper. I've started creating annotations for my 7 references. One thing to consider when creating your annotations is that it should be a synopsis of the reference that you are including. So if it is a journal article, you would write a paragraph summarizing that article. For this video, I've included excerpts from the publication manual as my annotations. You can refer to section 1.10 and section 9.51 in the manual for additional information on annotated bibliographies. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to enter an annotation for your references. Now that I've selected a reference, as I'm typing my summary, a Save button has appeared in the top right of my text box. In order to save any changes, I will need to click Save. If I navigate away from the page before selecting Save, I will lose any changes I've made to the text box. And each text box is unique from any other text box. Any changes you make to the text will require saving. For example, I'm going to delete the space at the end of my text, and now the Save button has reappeared. And this is separate from the other text boxes. So when I click Save here, I am only saving the text within this box. Now that I've finished my annotations, I'm ready to choose my formatting options. Academic Writer defaults to sorting your references alphabetically by author. You can opt to sort your references by author from Z to A, or by the year oldest to newest, or from newest to oldest. You can also export your annotated bibliography as either a Word document or a PDF. The requirements for your assignment will be communicated to you by your faculty who created the assignment. Always defer to faculty guidelines for an assignment. I've also checked the box to include my paper's title page. If you're just submitting the annotated bibliography as an assignment, you will probably want to include your paper's title page. Again, double check the assignment requirements from your faculty. When I click on the preview here at the top, I can review my annotated bibliography title page. And then as I scroll to the next page, my annotations are lined up correctly with the references. I don't have to do any additional formatting, which is part of the reason why you want to use Academic Writer for this type of assignment. Now that I have reviewed all of the pages and I'm happy with everything, I'm going to go back to the Edit tab, and then I'm going to click on Export. I can then open the downloaded annotated bibliography as a Word document. And here is my annotated bibliography as a Word document. Everything is formatted correctly and looks great and ready to submit. Done. If your annotated bibliography is part of a larger project, you can easily add your references to your paper reference list by ticking the box to select all, or by selecting only the references that you want to use for your paper. After selecting the references you need, you will then select Add to Paper Reference List. When you select Right from the left-hand navigation and then Body, your references will appear below the paper. Thank you for watching our video on how to create an annotated bibliography using Academic Writer. For more information on how to use Academic Writer, please visit the APA Publishing Learning Commons.